Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone. My name is Rastra Kukuh Pradana with student number A1B221037. On today's activity in TESOL Method class, I want to do a little observation toward a video about teaching reading. So do you know guys that in teaching reading there's a 3-step of technique, which is the first one is pre-reading activities, the second one is whilst reading activities, and the last one is post-reading activities. I already picked one video randomly on YouTube, and I will do a little observation there to see whether the video or the teaching activities in that video consists of these 3 steps of technique. So the video is entitled Teaching Reading Demo Spec 5 by Catherine Marimat. Let's go we check in the first step of reading activities, which is pre-reading activities. And the pre-reading activities, the teachers start the class with doing praying together. After they do pray together, the teachers start to check attendance. After that, the teacher already posts 2 different pictures, 2 different image on the whiteboard and make all the students to take a guess. So the image is about a fox. The first one is about a fox but with a tail, and another is fox without a tail. And then it has something to do with the mastery that they will discuss together. So I do really appreciate this method because it be able to increase the student ability to build their imagination, and also it can increase student excitement in the class, especially in this method was doing in the beginning of the class. And after that, the teacher says that yes, this picture have related to our materials today that they will discuss, which is a story about a fox without the tail. So the teacher says that they will do analyze and comprehend the story about a fox without a tail. The teacher asks all the students to read the story by themselves, but in the same time, the teacher will read the story out aloud. And I do really appreciate this method because this will help certain students who have weaknesses during reading activities while they cannot be able to comprehend the story really well and they distract easily. So this teacher help it by reading the story out aloud. In the same moment, all students reading the story by themselves. And after the reading activities, we go to the second step of reading activities, which is while reading activities. In the while reading activities, the teacher asks to all students to find 3 difficult words, or more than 3, or find as many as it can in the story, the hard or the difficult new vocabulary for them. And yes, they be able to find the 3 difficult word. And before they say the difficult word, they need to find the synonym and the antonym. So first difficult word is struggle. The synonym of struggle is a conflict, and antonym of struggle is the harmony. And the second hard or difficult word is tough. The synonym of tough is stiff, and the antonym of tough is easy. And the last one, the hard words that they find is nuisance. The synonym of nuisance is harmful, and the antonym of nuisance is enjoy. And I do really appreciate when the teacher asks to find the synonym and antonym too, because it helps the student can be find or knowing the meaning of the hard word, hard or difficult word more easily. And I do really believe that this situation, these activities, this method can activate the student prior knowledge in understanding new knowledge. And we go to the last activities or the last step in the teaching reading activity, which is post-reading activities. In post-reading activities, the teacher put all the students into 3 different groups. So the teacher give a task to all the groups to retelling again the story, the whole story, and present it in the front of the class. And I do really appreciate in the terms of group activities, because for the student it can activate their ability in work, in the teamwork. And then by doing a presentation, it will definitely increasing the ability of student in confidence and also in the speaking skill. And then after that is done, the teacher gives the assignment to the student to find the moral lessons or what's happening actually in the reading activities and the story that maybe they need to find and discuss it in another way. So that is the teaching activities that I doing observation of, and I do really feel that this video that I see, it's pretty much already applying 3 steps of technique in teaching reading. And also I want to give a little suggestion and my opinion towards this video. I believe that teacher already great by providing pictures and images, because it helps students to build their imagination, and also it definitely help student in the teaching process. And side of that, the action will raise their confidence will increase by doing our team or by doing a group task, because they need to present it. At the end, it of course will increase their ability in speaking skill and also confidence. And I want to give a little suggestion, which is the teacher should make a summarize at the end. Even though yes, summarizing will become their assignment and they will talk it in another day, but by closing a class by summarizing, not only talking about the moral lessons, like summarize the whole story, it can be a reflection for them, right? By summarize, it will increase the student critical thinking too, by retelling the story again, but in their own word. And also maybe the teacher it's come from the Philippines, because while she teaches the class, she also speak in the Tagalog, which is a Filipino's language. I'm not sure whether the video is for the international student or something, but I think it more be acceptable for all the students if the teacher only use English, especially if for me I will do observation more easily, because I will know the whole situation that they doing in the teaching reading. So I think that's all for me. I do really apologize if I didn't give so much information, or my observation is really simple, but I hope that it's still acceptable, especially for our honorable lecturer, Sir Abrar. I hope it's still acceptable. Thank you so much, and that's all for me.